Hey everybody, how's it? Aloha! Gosh, I am so sorry about the Lamb of God video. I tried to post it twice and it got blocked, and I thought, I tried different ways because 95% of the times I can get around it by replacing a music video that I used with an image. But in this case, it was the music that got blocked, which I thought was odd because I then looked around for other reactions of the same song, and there was a couple that got away with it. So I don't know what happened, but I put in a claim, saying, hey guys, you're going to let me use it. Alter Bridge once blocked me, and I sent in a claim and they let it go. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get some Lamb of God and then I'll try again. When I'm re-encouraged, right now I'm a little, I need a little, it looks like when I'm doing Babymetal, I'm going to get this wrong probably. Megitsune. I'm sorry. You know me, you guys, straighten me out. Always trying something new. It looks like this is a heavy metal band from Japan, seemingly, so I'm excited to do that. I love all over the world. I'm checking out rock from everywhere I possibly can, but it's based on your suggestions, so thank you so much for that. If any ads run during this, you know the story on this. My channel is not monetized, and it's a copyright claim, as I just found out again, by the publishers and stuff, so if any ads run, that's them making the money, not me. However, if you think so worthy, if you'd like to buy me a cup of coffee, that's wonderful. The link is below, and it also helps what I do with the kids as a ventriloquist and the nonprofit stuff I do. Anyhow, let's do this. Babymetal Megitsune. Be gentle. Straighten me out on that. All right. All right, massively produced track. Excuse me, not taken back by the video or anything by that. So I don't know if Babymetal is the artists that we're seeing here, and the track is produced, by hired guns. Since I'm not familiar, I don't know. Please let me know. If obviously you're a fan, let me know how that works. So let's just start with the beginning. It looks like they used or sampled cultural instruments. I heard a little bit of a constant bowing kind of looping here, and it reminded me of that particular instrument. And then there was that that was it seemed like a koto. I could be wrong. And then as the music progressed and it started to punch and fire up, I could just tell that the production and the engineering and the musicianship was absolutely like spot on, technically perfect, which is a really good thing. Sometimes if it's overdone, it can come off a little, excuse me, a little bit without feeling and stuff because it's so perfect it almost feels inhuman. But obviously it is musicians that are playing this, right? So also one of the things that I noticed that I thought was super cool is that the pre-hook section, the power of the distorted keyboard pad, not pad, but keyboard that they're using, this really aggressive, gritty, saw style, Well, it didn't sound like that. It sounded much better than that. Took the lead actually in a kind of a counterpoint melody that was going around what they were singing. And as I go through, I'm going to pick a few more things that I want to discuss about that. Then their vocals are incredible. You know, this is a lot of power that's going on behind. And then you've got these vocals that are happening that are in a range that almost fits its own pocket. There isn't a lot of competition in that range, in the spectrum of the EQ. But nonetheless, though, they still have to be pushed forward because they are the artists, apparently. Babymetal is perhaps these three singers. And they've got really tight and intense vocals going, harmonies going on as well. But all in all, thus far, everything is technically spot on and crunching. The hook is really nice, but I want to listen to a little more before I bring up a couple other things that I was listening to. But yeah, let's do this. All right. Okay, so one of the things that I kind of started fixating on is just the execution of the musicianship was, like I said, just technical, powerful. I don't, you know, obviously, okay, so Japanese metal, and if you notice, I just got through doing the Hue. I learned how to say their name right, thank you very much. The metal band from Mongolia. Who also, it featured Lizzie Hale. And, you know, each culture brings in, you know, a little sprinkle of their own culture into metal, rock. You know, I don't know if the jury's out where quote unquote metal rock started. Could have been Europe and United States, but that's a whole thing that'll probably blow up my comment thread, and that's just not where I want to go with this. So they brought in at the very beginning some of their cultural instruments, but obviously it was just kind of the very light sprinkle up front. And then as the riffy guitar playing started, what I was really listening for was the purity of the execution of the guitar work. And it's really hard nowadays. I'm not saying that anybody does this, but it has happened where you know, find a great phrase and you cut and paste and you just, you know, it doesn't sound like it on this. It sounds like they're just playing through, like anything else in production or anything. There could be cleanup or anything, but these guys just, if top to bottom, top-notch engineering, production. The song, the hook was kind of poppy hook, you know, more pop music hook. But they were, you know, it's a serious metal track. And something else I was listening to is there was stuff happening in the back behind the guitars. It was hard to pin, but my ears were telling me that they had some other arrangements, keyboard arrangements going in the back. I could have swore I heard like a very high-end counter melody happening in the back. Either that or I ate more of a gummy bear than I should have. I'm totally kidding. Anyhow, guys, thanks for sending me Baby Metal. I'm definitely going to listen to more of them. And there's another band from Japan that was just sent to me that another metal band that I want to listen to as well. So I'm going to continue on that journey. Japan heavy metal, metal rock, etc. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Once again, the Lamb of God thing I'm pretty bummed about, but you know, when the time is right and I can do the workaround or something, I'll definitely get it out to you guys. So thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. The link for their music will be below. The link for the Spotify for them will be below. And hey, and the link for the cup of coffee should you see fit. All right, guys. Have a good one. All right.